In 2 days, you're going to be flying to Delhi to compete in Mr. India for Skywalk Productions. Does it feel real yet? Why is it that you want to be Mr. India?
It is because I want to go into acting and also share my message of health and well-being. Even if there's a tsunami and even if there's no water on this planet, not on this tour, never again.
Okay, now we're going to do a little fuck you exercise, okay? So hold out your hands.
Fuck you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Pratik. Antonio, get up here. I'm fucked off already. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Have you never been angry in your fucking life? Jesus!
A lot of people from the industry, like actors, directors, producers, will be attending the show. One of the chief judge is Arbaz Khan, who is one of the top actor, producer, and director. So he's going to be the chief judge. So he will surely have the eyes on people like me, who are really passionate about acting.
So it was actually only a few weeks ago that he said, right, I'm going to come out now. I'm a finalist in the Mr. India competition, and we thought, well, that's pretty cool.
It was a surprise when he did finally let us know. Almost two different people, if you like, the IT person helping the customer, getting things done, and then this soon-to-be famous, maybe rich model, is it? I suppose, a completely different world. So, but we absolutely support him and respect him for his drive and determination.
So when things get escalated, I am the field engineer who gets dispatched to go in the field to different client sites and fix the ICT problems.
What's your greatest strength when it comes to winning Mr. India?
To be Mr. India, you're an ambassador.
Yes.
Of who?
Authenticity.
Besides that, of the Indian diaspora community.
Sure.
But you're also of guys that ride bikes, of girls that are looking for boyfriends, of sons, of you become this crazy ambassador of everything. So we're gonna go dress code.
Yeah.
Color suit.
Yeah.
What else?
Suit. And so there's going to be a portfolio shoot also.
Then all the aunties go, oh my God, he's so hot. And sometimes make it a smoother roll. Pratik has a lot of things to work on.
The main change was his mental. So there were times where Pratik was actually going through certain things in his life that he used this training and the gym as an environment to escape and actually better his personality. And if you look at him now, he's somebody that's a complete different Pratik. He's got an absolute amazing outlook on life. He throws himself at the deep end. He's trying all sorts of things from acting.
Cool, man. Okay, when you're ready.
Never interrupt me, okay? Even if there's a fire, don't knock. Even if there's a strong smell coming from my home, that could only be of a dead body. Even then, don't knock.
Okay, so this guy has a obsessive compulsive disorder, right?
Yeah.
So at the moment, we've got a fairly normal guy, but he's saying those nasty things.
Yeah.
And then you can go where you like with it. I mean, cover the basic bases and go to town on it, mate.
Go to 10 on the emotion,
કેટલી વાર કીધું કે નોક નહીં કરવાનું. મેં બિઝી છું અહીંયા રાઇટિંગમાં ને તું નોક જ કર્યા કરે. કેટલી વાર કીધું. આગ લાગી જાય તો બી નોક નહીં.
He's not getting it. You're getting even more fucked off, and then you have to really, really give it to him. You know, and you can say anything you like to him, any kind of insult. Is that okay for you? Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do a little fuck you exercise, okay? So hold out your hands. So slap, 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 3 times each. Got it? And then you go straight into the scene.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Pratik.
How long have you been preparing for this now, roughly?
6 months, roughly.
6 months.
Yeah.
So you knew about 6 months ago that it was a real thing, you were going to do it?
Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, I made up my mind that I'm going to change my life.
मिठाई ज़िंदा ज़मान और नीरज श्रीधर की बातों के साथ साथ हमारे साथ एक स्पेशल गेस्ट हो गए हैं. You have met Pratik before in the past. Hello Pratik and welcome back to the Tarana Studios.
नमस्ते, कैसे हो आप सब?
हम बहुत अच्छे हैं Pratik, आप बताओ.
मैं भी एकदम बढ़िया हूँ.
एकदम बढ़िया. Now Pratik को आप कैसे जानते हो? He is going to be the next Mr. India. I already know it. This is our Mr. New Zealand heading out to India to become Mr. India. Isn't that right?
He's got to work on his honesty. He's got the fundamentals he's got going for him. He's a good-looking guy. He's charming. He's got cute dimples. He's got a beautiful smile. Win, win, win. He's got a good body. What's not working for him is he fails like so many of our youth today fail, where they're forced to reflect the inadequacies of other people to fit in with them. So he's polite and kind, and what we actually need is we need a king. You know, we need someone, an ambassador with a message.
I remember starting riding bikes in New Zealand when I first came here. It was sometime around 2012. Yeah, and this different type of joy and happiness you get when you're riding motorbike. प्लीज़ मुझे अपनी दुआओं में और थॉट्स में रखिए. And I'm going to give my best shot and make you all proud.
You know what? आपने ये कहा and मुझे एक गाना याद आ गया. So obviously I'm going to play that song before you leave. लेकिन Pratik, we will keep updated with you. Thank you so much for joining us here in the studios. And we'll find out how the results go. Right?
You actually mentioned in that article that's been written about you that you call mental health a silent killer.
Yeah, so I just shut myself off from the world, from everyone. I just wanted to be isolated and left alone. And I didn't want to go out, talk to anyone. And that's what happens on psychological level, So I know, and I didn't have the realization that I should be sharing with someone. I didn't even share all these things with my family. I gave them a little bit hint, but I didn't want them to get worried for me,
Come on. Let's go, come on. 4 more. Let's go, 3 more. Oh, yeah. 2 more.
He's going to be representing not only India, he's representing young India, modern India, contemporary India, not cliche India. And people will want him to be cliche India.
Do you think that sometimes you're too polite?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
So I literally don't like people that lie. And they could have pleasant lies and pleasantries. I just don't like it. I like people that are honest and strong, because in that strength, there's change and there's growth. If we look at our lives today as on Instagram or Facebook, they're just filters. There's nothing rational or deliberate. It's just fake.
Right.
They're just filters. And we celebrate people that are fake. And it's about time we change the world by changing our moments with each other.
People here. Sabby and I will be just doing all the prep and planning work today.
So this is for your performance.
Let me guess.
What? It's a prop for your thing.
This is the trophy. The award trophy.
Just open it and have a look.
Nice.
I reckon just carry this everywhere with you for like manifestation or something.
Yeah, I'm like having mixed feelings, you know, like joy that I had a great time writing it throughout the whole year. And also sad that I have to, you know, part my ways. But I'm okay with it, you know, because to be honest, I really like have to sell it because it'll help me with my whole trip. Yeah, I think it's just like a temporary separation, I would say. I'm sure I'll buy another bike. Because I personally, I've lived in this beautiful country on my own for almost 12 years. And it wasn't easy without living without family. So I went through a lot of things like, you know, depression, anxiety, and I was not able to sleep at all. I had a massive car accident when I used to live in New Plymouth because I just started falling asleep while I was driving. And luckily I survived. And that was my wake-up call to book my first flight to India and see my family after almost 8 long years of being here. And after that, I've just been going, visiting them every Christmas. I was in Delhi and I told them that I was in Australia for a training in art. And I didn't tell them I'm doing acting classes. I just told them I'm doing some sort of art. Yeah. And they kept thinking I'm going to be some sort of painter.
Right.
Yeah. I was not afraid, but I was like, would they actually understand what Mr. India is? Because my sister will, but not mom and dad.
Right.
So I was like, will they actually like, you know, because I was like, in my mind, oh, they're just going to like be jumping and all. And I know that they are going to be watching me in Delhi, and that's really, really good. I feel like I'm already a winner performing in front of my mom and dad, my sister. So, yeah.
He was kind of reserved, and now he's out there. He's doing interviews, and he's on the radio, and he's taking lessons on how to speak, and he's really putting himself out there to enhance his personality.
Even circumstances, yeah, मेरे character ने, you know,
12 साल आपसे दूर रहा, and वो मेरी आशा नहीं था.
मैंने सब कुछ sacrifice कर दिया हमारी family के लिए, माँ बाप का सपना पूरा कर दिया.
And so this training that has started off with, you know, the gym has gone into other areas of his life, and that's the biggest change that I've seen with him, which is the most, to me, the most rewarding as a trainer. As his trainer, that side of his transformation is just the most rewarding thing to see. And now I was like running into Colin and Peter and people like them, like, you know, I've realized that I should just be free, you know, and let it all go.
કેટલી વાર કીધું કે નોક નહીં કરવાનું મેં બિઝી હોમ અહીંયા લખવામાં તું નોકેજ કર્યા કરે કેટલી વાર કીધું કે મને એકલો રહેવાનું ગમે મને ઇન્ટરપ્શન નહીં ગમે ભલે આગ લાગી જાય કે કંઈ બી થઈ જાય ભલે મેં મરી જામ ને તને વાસ આવે.
You know, you're acting, you have to be raw, you have to be real, you have to be ugly. You know, you have to show that side of you which you don't want to show. But we've all got that, haven't we? Yeah. And that's when you go for acting. Good on you. Get upset, huh? That's good.
So we're standing at the same place.
Yeah, because this is your final destination. B.
But
but I'm turning away. I'll already be going. You favour the other person all the time. You need to stop. You need to favour yourself. That is the end destination. Yeah. Okay?
Goodbye. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Let us know how you do.
Yeah. Sure, right.
Cool.
Thank you. Win. Give my regards to Zach, Emma, and Thomas. Will do, man. See you, team. See you, brother. Bye.
That rehearsed modesty isn't cooked into your personality; it's forced upon you.
Right.
It's a form of bullying, and there's no way. Who are you honouring in doing that? You're honouring people that certainly aren't worthy to your moments. And someone that forces you into that situation but can live a life of sin behind the scenes, it's such rubbish. You know, he needs to be fresh, dynamic, real. He is a good person. And he's someone that we respect. But he's also charming. So he needs to be formidable in that regard. You know, and I know he's got that in him. Otherwise I wouldn't have taken up the case.